Good morning. Frankie has grown so much and she's added so much to our lives, but boy, she can drive you to nuts. I came down here so I could work on some stuff and she didn't want to let me, but she whined. But I'll give her to Lindsay so Lindsay can have a hard time doing it, writing stuff. So today what we're going to make is this cute, what I thought of is, I went outside and there was a bunch of ants. And I thought, you know what, I really hate ants. So, because I'm potty training the dog, I thought this was cute. So what I used, what you'll need, of course, is a tea towel. I used my 1/2 ruler, mini point scallop, 1/2 bias tape maker, which I left upstairs, but you know what that is, glue, and Wonder Under. Okay? On the pattern it said use an 1/8 yard for the ants, black. Wonder Under, 2 coordinating 4-inch strips of fabric for your 1/2. 1 inch by width of fabric for your bias tape. Cardstock for ants. What I did was I put it on cardstock, and then I put that on, and then I glued underneath it, and so it's easier to trace around, like this. And a white marking pen. So, I just think it's really cute. And I'm going to make one out of green because I thought, grass, you know, ants are in grass. So, first of all, what you want to do is make your 1/2. So you take 2 pieces coordinating fabric, and then I did it on the wrong side. So, all you have to do is turn it, and you'll have the raw edges, but you're going to put the bias tape over it anyways. So trace around your ruler, mark your end points, mark your centers. Please mark everything on this fabric. Then after that, you drop your stitch length to a 2. Use your 1/4 inch foot. Use this as your guide. Go down to your end point, do 1 stitch across. Cut it 1/8 of an inch from your sew line. And of course, use your pushers so you don't end up in a rubber room with a rubber toilet and chair. I always use spray starch. And I'll just do a couple of them. And you don't have to be gentle. Just make sure that the seam allowance is on the top. And what are we giving away today, Linz?
I'll figure it out.
She'll figure it out.
I only have one hand. One brain cell.
She worked out in the yard for 12 hours yesterday, so, and she's allergic to everything outside. This little dog, I have to set a timer to take her to the bathroom. I'm like, holy crap.
She's stubborn.
Oh, wiener dogs are so stubborn. She is so cute, but stubborn. Holy crap. And she loves to bite my husband's flank, his side. So we have a hope chest. And she goes, sits on that when we watch TV because she bites on him. Oh my gosh, I laugh so hard I can't take it. Then once you're done, all you have to do is fold it in half. And then what you do is you put it 1 inch from the bottom. And all I do, make sure the tag's not there. Let me move this over so you can see better. She's trying to get her to sleep. She's got her in her shirt. She's so spoiled. Such a cute little jig. You can hear her whining. Oh, that's not working so hotty, is it? I'm batting 0 on that. I'm going to get a different pen. Let's see if this will work. It's so cold down here. Probably why it's not working. It has been very strange weather.
It dropped like 40 degrees last week.
Yeah, it was so nice outside, and then all of a sudden it's like in the...
And tomorrow it's 82.
Oh, tomorrow it is 82?
I did the yard work yesterday.
Man, it's been so cold. And all
Like
you have
30
to do...
at night.
Yeah, it's like 30 at night. It is so cold. Then you just place this on top, and you sew it all the way across. Okay? Then once you're done, all you do is take your bias tape, which I've already made, and I've done it a zillion times. And then I sat there and thought, how do ants walk or do their thing? I was going, heck, I've never really checked out an ant, you know? I don't like ants. I spray them with crap because I don't like them. So it took me longer, I think, to figure out how to place the ants on this than anything else. And this will make one with the fabric will make 2 tea towels. So while you're at it, get 2 tea towels, and it's a cute gift. Somebody who's got a trailer, or you have one, or a camper, or whatever. Then I'm going to take some glue. I thought I saw my glue thing over here. Use this. I'll just use this. Move this over here, this over here, this over here. And she made such a mess in the bed. Oh my gosh, I'm washing my sheets again. Because she's such a little messy Marvin. And she's got to have bones so she doesn't bite you. You got to give her a bone quick. Lizzie's got 4 bones. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. This is funny. She's like a comedy act. But she makes you happy. Or makes me happy. And I'm just folding it over so there's no raw edges. Then I'm just going to place this on here and glue it all the way across. This one little piece. It does not look fabulous. There we go. But I think it's really cute for spring or summer. I just think it's cute. And I wash the towels before and I wash the fabric before because towels always get used a lot. She should be falling asleep. She hasn't slept all morning.
She's full of it.
That's because she had to follow me to do my sheets. And when I do sheets, I do like everything. Because she chews bones all over the place. She's such a little nutcase. But you gotta love them. And let's see, I'll just cut it a titch longer on this end, but there's plenty of this for 2 tea towels, so that's always good. Let me see, let me fold this in too. What did we do without glue, guys? I have no idea. It was a sad time. And all I'm going to do is put the cover on this, because otherwise I will forget wherever it went. Oh, here it is. I'm going to change my stitch length to a 3. I'm going to put on my favorite foot in the whole wide world. It's my stitch in the ditch foot, but I always think it's like a rudder foot. Baby when you got a dog, huh, Nuns? Okay, let me move this over. Back it up a little bit. And on the Epic 2, I moved it over 2.5 and a 3 stitch thing. I think it took me longer to cut out the cute little ants and get that whole situation done and get it on the cardstock than do everything else. She's so bad that Lindsay takes her out front when she comes over. She's got to see her every day. She takes you to the island at her house. And so now we got to buy sod for our little back patio. Because she won't go potty except in real grass. Other side. Get rid of the threads. I'm going to change my thread. Then, because the legs are so skinny, I went back and forth how I was going to do the ant. I was going to do a zigzag, and I thought, dang, that's some pretty skinny little legs. And so just find the center. So I'll just iron it. Then we gotta find the little ants. have to do is position the ant however you would like and take off the under. And I don't care if it frays later on. I could care less. Because I think it'd be kind of cute to have a fuzzy ant. And I'm just going to iron this one on. And then let me put this away, and I'll put in some black thread and also around this little cucaracha on top. So I got the bottom one done. She's driving Lindsay absolutely nuts. She's like a wild Hirachi. Oh my gosh, she's being bad. Shoot, Lindsay, I'm sorry. Oh, you guys, if you can see that I'm shaking. She's just gonna drive Lindsay to drink. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna put the stitch leg to it too because this ant is pretty little. Oh, crap. At least you get amusement from your animals. I do anyways. When I had my Marley, my 35-pound cat, he used to watch me sew and his head would go up and down and up and down, and I'd think, you are nuts. Oh my gosh, he was a crazy cat. I used to think he's going to take his paw one day and get it run over by the needle. He never did. He just watched me sew. He's a funny kitty. Funny, funny, funny cat. Let me find a little piece of fabric here. That looks good. And then I'm going to sew around the little ant. It's pretty darn cute, actually. Not that I like ants. But I do like tea towels, obviously. I mean, these legs are so skinny. If you did a zigzag, it would be, oh my. Because yesterday when I was cutting them out, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, you could, what a mess it would be. You could get a small zigzag, but dang. And then I thought at one time I was going to applicate it, and I thought, well, are you insane? That would be crazy to applicate. I thought about it though. I was going, you're done having little babies, Lindsay? And your youngest is 17. Nice thing about dogs, they don't have to be socially acceptable and you don't have to send them to college.
You lock them in a cage without DCFS showing up.
You what?
Lock them in a cage.
Yeah, you can put them in a cage. She's not used to it though. She's used to being the Queen of Sheba. Yeah, she's gonna go to sleep soon. Back it up, and we are done with our cute little ant. Tito. And you don't even have to use bug spray. So there's our cute little ant, Tito. And the winner today, okay, Frank Slut. Help Mommy pick the winner. Marsha Kirsch. Marsha. She has the cutest laugh. I love you, Marsha. I miss you, Marsha. We used to do shows together. And Frankie says hi. And what are we giving away today?
I'll send a pattern.
She'll send you a pattern. Send it to your email address to quickpoints@gmail.com. And I love you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And Frankie says, we'll see you guys.